Hello and welcome to another episode of the Electric Norwegian. I'm Mats. This is the Xpeng P7. It's a saloon. And, well, imagine if a Tesla and, I don't know, maybe a Porsche or something had a love child. It looks really nice. Yes, it's grey and it's relatively getting dark, but it's truly a well-proportioned, beautiful, elegant thing. This, and it's not shouty. It's so clean in the design, in the lines. It's just brilliant. But look at this. Look at this. It's really nice. Oh yeah. Big screen, touch of course. It's very well laid out. You have your home screen, sort of takes you to apps, or whatever you need. Your vehicle settings and your climate controls. You can your thing here, and you have maps here, and it's really quick and responsive, and it's just, you know, really, this is just, we've driven the P3, G3, I'm sorry, the small compact crossover, and that was good. That was like a mini Model X in many ways. This is much more grown up. All the surfaces. Okay, this is a little bit tacky, but it's still better than in the BMW iX3. And it's just, and the panel glass roof. You probably can't see much of it. It's, why doesn't Tesla have more of these little things here? I mean, Xpeng is a brand new company. They can do this. Come on, Tesla, bring us a little bit more, you know, things. Granted, this steering wheel is a little bit too far away. It's a two-spoke, it's nice. These are your cruise control settings. Here are your media controls. And that's probably, if I go there, then I can go back. Okay, good. And here you have your cruise control. This one blip down, your park. That's standard Mercedes Tesla thing for you. Your wipers. Now we're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna take the long test to test. We have 400 kilometers, and I haven't found percentages. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Probably. If I push battery, then what happens? Let's see. No, it doesn't say. It doesn't give me percentages. Energy curve. No, but I've averaged 25. That just pick the car up, so you know how this works. Average 100 kilometers. Now the Xpeng Pilot is on. For those of you who watched last year, we were out with the G3, the compact crossover. In fact, that's about a year ago now. I don't remember. It's also in this kind of wintry conditions. And people have been complaining that Chinese cars bing and bong a lot, and so far this hasn't done. It's a little bit. Let's see if I do this.
X-Pilot driving deactivated.
Yeah, it goes on. I know it's off because I deactivated it. This is much more like much more my kind of thing. The screen is far enough away from me to be able to see it without moving my eyes too far from the road. The instrument binnacle is, might as well say just ripped off Tesla, yes, but it's a good rip off and it works. It gives you, straight now I have my trip computer right here. Consumption is 247 watt-hours per kilometer. This is, by the way, the four-wheel drive version with 480 kilometers WLTP. It has an 80 kilowatt-hour battery pack. and 450 horses or something like that. It's like basically like a Model 3 long range, except sort of in that ballpark. Except it's a little bit bigger, I think, and feels to drive somewhere between the Model 3 and the S, because this is more comfortable. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it. Remember the Kia EV6 and the lights? Yeah, that's sort of what this feels like. It's crap. Which is sad because the car looks just so...
A stationary object seems to be up ahead.
No,
Please
no,
watch
no.
out and apply brakes if necessary.
There's no stationary object here, darling. I mean, it's just rubbish. So it's a light bar then. But you can get those cheap, so that's okay. The Xpeng X-Pilot is as good here as the... I think it's almost on par with the Autopilot. It's very good, very nice. Almost on the motorway now. So you can see that. Yeah, it has some go in it. Consumption 227. No, sorry, 217 watt-hours per kilometer. That's not, well, compared to the Model 3, it's quite rubbish, but it's not that disastrous. The lights, however, are just absolutely awful. It's quiet in here. It's comfortable. It's not loudly quiet, but it's quiet. It's comfortable. Yeah, steering wheel fits nicely in your hand. There it goes. Region is very nice. Very well judged. You can sort of one pedal this thing quite nicely. Not entirely down to zero. You have to use the brakes sometimes, but you know it's strong, but progressive in a good way. Yeah, we're on the motorway, and we're doing very decent motorway speeds, but it's quiet. Yes, you can hear some tire noise, but see that Model 3 in front? Yeah. No, not even close. It's really comfy in there. I'm doing 120, and let's just for a second flooring it. Yeah, there's some power in there. There's definitely some power in there. And the suspension is so well judged. I'm not entirely certain how much this car weighs, but it's just comfy on the right side of being a boat, if you know what I mean. And this thin rimmed steering wheel, this really is a delight of a car to drive. It's a bit dangerous though, because it's so quiet in here, you really do lose your sense of speed. And that's not really good. That's never a good thing, because you always end up going a lot faster than you think you are. The only negative so far is the lights and the fact that they have to put climate control on a lot higher than I normally do. In the Tesla it's on 20-21 degrees, in here it's on 24. But I am sitting in the t-shirt in comfort, and it's -3 degrees outside, so there you have it. Consumption is 223, and we have 295 kilometers of indicated range left. It's a breeze. It really is a breeze. yeah, okay, I can say around 220 watt hours is high consumption. And yeah, well, if compared to the Model 3, it is high consumption. But I'm not worried. I mean, by the time we get home, I think I can easily do 300 kilometers in this car. More than that too, probably. And this is in cold conditions. So, this sound level. We're in a tunnel now. Even this roof, glass roofs normally make a racket. Not this one. So Xpeng, they've really done a good job here. I mean, this is so impressive. You can probably see this, 2,220 kilos. That's really not bad at all. I've done 166.7 kilometers since we left the dealer, just charged. And we have 167 left, so that gives you well over 300 kilometers, which is not too bad. It's minus 2 degrees outside after all. Oh, that's cool. That's nice, fun. And vehicle settings, windows, child locks, all sorts of things. Really. Yeah. Quite a lot of things. Quite a lot of stuff. Oh, intermittent wipers. But it's all easy to understand. It's all easy to understand. Can I turn off some of the warnings? Because it's just so sound alert. No, please, just stop. No, it doesn't. Because the X-Pilot system is fantastic, apart from the fact that it does warns you and talks to you every time it shuts down, so it's just very annoying. Seats, very comfortable, very supportive. Yeah, very nice. Doesn't have a glove box. Can't find, maybe, no idea. Oh, it does. Yeah. And it has a charger in here. It does have, if I put the phone there, you'll see it lights up, wireless charger, and it says here charging. Nice. Yeah, it's, I really like this car. I mean, I really like it. I like the layout here. I like you have your big fat armrest with your storage and your cup holders here. And it's all, the ergonomics of it is really nice, and the materials of it is really nice, and the looks of the car is, it has a frunk. It has a de facto frunk you can use. And I mean, yeah, the Germans don't know how to make a frunk, because look at the Beamers and the Mercs. They don't know anything. Even on the brand new cars, it's just pathetic. Then that's four-wheel drive, and it has 300 and whatever range, and 400 and something in the summer. And the only thing, sound system is by Din Audio, which is, the brand is really good. It's one of those really respected high fidelity brands out there. I can't decide the sound system. It isn't bad, it's just, it's a bit like a sound system from the 80s with too much choice on it. I just want my sound to be clear, crisp, relatively neutral, and be able to go properly loud when I want to. And this one doesn't really allow me on the loudness bit, but it can do. It's really quick though. It's a notice rear-wheel drive. 4.5 seconds to anything that's quicker than 5 is really properly quick. It's just, and this is a brand that's a lot younger than Tesla. And look at it, this is a much higher quality cabin, much nicer materials, and not necessarily much nicer materials, and at least the ambience, the overall feel of the cabin is better. It's so quiet in here, and this steering, it's thin rim, 2-spoke, really nice, falls nice into hand, and it does. I don't know who set up this. I like this steering though. It's crisp, relatively direct, but not too direct, and you can really just carve through these corners. Yeah. Oh, I like this car. Oh, and the turning circle is pretty good. I don't know if there's any kind of passive rear steering here, but it's a really good turning circle. Sadly, the lights are crap. That's one negative thing. The lights are really awful. Fix that with a LED bar. You know, a small one, a discreet one, so not to destroy the very elegant lines of the car. And the sound system, well, I can live with the sound system actually. It's not bad. It just could be better. And the charging, hopefully they can fix that with a update or something, because when it came now, it took 65 kilowatts evenly most of the way, but it's just too slow. Just no. But then again, it doesn't preheat, and this is 80 kilowatt hour top modern battery pack. I'm sure they can fix that with a software update if they want to. It has a Xpeng pilot you can talk to, whatever, navigates you to where you want to go and all that stuff, no problem. So I'm sure they'll fix this. In many ways it reminds me of the old S8. It's relatively quiet, it's relatively comfortable, but it's not a boat. It's not on Audi level of luxury or refinement, but for the money, if you want a saloon and you don't want something the neighbor wants, and you need 300 to 400 kilometers of range, and you don't quick charge that much, then this is the car for you. Or at least you should check it out. You should shortlist it, because it's really nice, and the seats are nice, and I really like this thing. So yeah, thanks to Fredrikstad Motorforum for lending me the car. They're really cool. They also have home key, and I will check that. They had one in the shop, and it's huge. I forget how big that thing is. So hopefully I can get that down the road soon. That's gonna be really cool. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Take care, and thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff, and take care of each other out there, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.